Ever since a bunch of my art was taken from my front yard, I've been keeping my cutouts inside. Several times a day I see families walk past the house, instantly saddened that the cutouts aren't around anymore. I need to do something about that. Here's the plan. My art was taken at night, so I needed to come up with a schedule. Something that could be put out in the morning and taken away in the evening. Kinda like business hours. I haven't been able to stop thinking about the love that was received from my recent flamingo painting. And that's when it came to me. I'm gonna open a zoo. Not a zoo like this guy runs, but a completely free-roaming, completely recycled alphabet zoo. One new animal every day, straight through the alphabet. Welcome to the A to Zoo, the world's largest lawn zoo since 2020. Hours are posted and the first animal arrives tomorrow. Check back here every day for a fun educational video about each new animal with footage of me painting them all. Now it's time to get to work. Follow to see who shows up next. Well, it's opening day at the A to Zoo, and that means one thing. Our first animal is arriving today. This tough little rascal is known for his tank-like outer shell and his huge front claws. That's right, A is for armadillo. Armadillos, meaning little armored one in Spanish, are well known for their little tank-like bodies and the ability to roll up into a compact ball when predators are near. Being in the same family as anteaters and sloths, it might seem like the armadillo has a lot to live up to. But I think they're cool enough that they don't have to compete. Like, for example, did you know there are 21 different species of these little dudes? Some of them are so similar you can only tell the difference by the number of bands on their armor. Man, I love armadillos. I hope you do too. This little fellow is proud to be the first attendee of the A to Zoo, and personally I couldn't ask for better company. See you all tomorrow for the next animal starting with the letter B. Shoot your guesses in the comments below and feel free to suggest animals for the rest of the alphabet. Well, it's a rainy day at the A to Zoo, but hey, this animal sanctuary is open rain or shine. Today we introduce our second animal. That's right, B is for baboon. Baboons are a type of primate that are found all over Africa. Baboons have large dog-like muzzles with huge, powerful jaws. Look at those chompers. All this said, baboons are mostly vegetarian, but will occasionally snack on bugs, birds, fish, and small mammals. Ready for some cool baboon facts? Baboons have existed on this earth for a long time. The oldest baboon fossil is a skull found in South Africa that is thought to be over 2 million years old. The bond between a mother and an infant baboon is incredibly strong. The mother will carry her young until they can ride on her back. This isn't just super cute, it also provides some amazing learning opportunities for that little baby. Thank you all so much for joining me today at the A to Zoo. Be sure to check back tomorrow for the letter C. It's a big one. Hey, it's a little drier today in Portland, Oregon, so let's open up the A to Zoo. Today we welcome our biggest animal yet, and this one's got a beak. Our animal, starting with the letter C, is a large flightless bird closely related to the emu. This creature is also one of the largest birds on the planet. That's right, C is for cassowary. Here's some fun facts about this crazy-looking feathered friend. All 3 cassowary species live in Australia. They also all have a casque, also called a helmet. It's that big thing on their head. The casque is made of keratin, which is also what our fingernails are made of. Cassowaries are considered the most dangerous bird in the world for a reason. Each of their toes has a long dagger-like claw on the end that can be up to 4 inches long. The cassowary can fend off nearly any predator it faces with one swipe. It helps that they can run up to 31 miles per hour too. Anyway, I think this animal's pretty dang cool, and I hope you do too. The cassowary won't be the new bird on the block for long. Tomorrow we welcome an animal starting with the letter D. They're gonna make a real splash. Follow along to see who it is. I can't believe I'm welcoming our 4th animal to the A to Zoo already. Time really flies when you're having fun. I'm seeing a lot of you drawing the animals that are in the A to Zoo, and I think that's pretty cool. Today's animal really makes a splash with their entrance, so make way for this enormous water-dwelling mammal. A relative of the manatee, this herbivore spends its life in warm waters from East Africa to Australia. That's right, D is for dugong. Dugongs can stay underwater for up to 6 minutes until they have to refresh on the surface. They use their tails to stand on the sandy ocean floor to stick their big ol' heads out of the water. How long can you stay underwater? I can't stay under for that long. Dugongs use their massive bristled snouts to sniff out and stir up the ground, grabbing their grub. Think of them as the vacuum cleaners of the ocean. I could watch this all day. Anyway, I'm welcoming this dugong to the A to Zoo with open arms. And hey, for all of you asking why I'm doing this is why. Come on back tomorrow for one of the biggest animals I've ever seen. Toss those guesses below. It's our first Friday at the A to Zoo, and I'd say we had an amazing week. Time to get our furry friends out in time for opening. The cassowary's been a bit bitey lately. Today marks the arrival of our biggest animal yet. This mammal marches its way across 2 entire continents. You guessed it, E is for elephant. I know I've been stumping you all with some pretty unexpected animals lately, but I knew I had to throw a classic at you sooner or later. This just means I have to make this painting count. So who's ready to learn about elephants? These powerful pachyderms spend between 12 and 18 hours a day eating grass, plants, and fruit. They use their long trunks to pick up the food and put it into their mouths. I prefer a fork, but hey, you do your thing, big guy. Eating that much can only mean one thing. Elephants poop a lot. Did you know that an elephant produces up to 1 ton of poop in just 1 week? Uh-oh, stinky. Anyway, thanks for joining my tusked friend and I. It's time to go say hi to the zoo's visitors. I'll see you all tomorrow for the letter F. This one is very cute. The sun is shining on this Saturday morning at the Ada Zoo. Time to get to work. And hey, now I have a gift shop. I've been giving out stickers and shirts to families that visit. If you want a shirt, there's a link in my bio to get one. We're donating $8 from every sale to my favorite dog fostering group in Portland, one tail at a time. Today is F, and F is for Australia's own fairy penguin. Also known as the little penguin, these birds are blue. The fairy penguin is the smallest of 17 penguin species. The fairy penguin stands at about an average of 13 inches tall. The baboon must have left this year. Sorry about that. Spending 80% of their day swimming, these little friends have feathers that get preened constantly, keeping them waterproof. They do this by rubbing a tiny drop of oil onto every feather from a special gland above the tail, which is a good thing. It rains a lot in Portland. Families in the neighborhood are loving this zoo, and I'm having a blast doing it. Tune in tomorrow for a super tall animal starting with the letter G. And hey, if you grab an Ada Zoo shirt, let me know in the comments so I can thank you. Okay, wow. So many of you bought the Ada Zoo t-shirt. Thank you so much. The link is still in my bio, and some of you are getting some surprise stickers. All right, we've got to get this elephant outside. Ooh, here we go. Oh no, the cassowary! Now that that's over, it's time to introduce our newest friend. This towering mammal grazes the African savanna on a daily basis. That's right, G is for giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest mammal on Earth. Their legs alone are taller than most humans at a whopping 6 feet. Despite their clumsy appearance, those long legs can get this mammal running up to 35 miles per hour. I'd get pretty thirsty if I ran that fast, but giraffes only have to drink once every few days. A giraffe's neck might seem long, but it's actually not quite long enough to reach the ground to eat. As a result, they've got to awkwardly spread their front legs to reach grass and plants. They look ridiculous. It's time for us to introduce our next friend. Tomorrow is the letter H. This one is pretty slippery. It's Monday. Welcome back to the Ada Zoo, friends. This weekend, word got out about the zoo, so I had to add some safety measures for social distancing. I think I saw nearly 300 different people walk past the zoo this weekend. So fun. Today is the letter H. This animal has 12 syllables in its name, and I've been practicing all weekend. I guess that video gave it away. H is for Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. Nailed it. The Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a isn't just unique because of its amazing Hawaiian name. There's a ton of cool facts about Hawaii's state fish. Also known as the reef triggerfish, this fish has 2 spines, the ability to change color, and a mouth full of teeth. When fleeing predators, this scaly friend will grunt to warn nearby triggerfish. How cool! I highly recommend you trying to pronounce this fish's name. If it helps, remember in the Hawaiian language, you pronounce every letter in every word. There are only 12 letters in the Hawaiian alphabet, and that little apostrophe is called a glottal stop. Check it out, it's pretty cool stuff. Tomorrow is the letter I, and it's a brand new type of animal for the Ada Zoo. All shirt sales go to my favorite dog fostering organization in Portland. Check out the link in my bio. We finally got nice weather in Portland, Oregon, so I'm going to open up the Ada Zoo a little early today. Can you believe over 300 families have visited us in the last few days? And everyone's so good at social distancing, too! Today's creature is the first reptile of the entire zoo, and I couldn't be more honored to welcome them. You guessed it, I is for iguana. Can you believe there are 35 different kinds of iguanas? I highly recommend reading into them. There's some really cool stuff to learn. While many iguanas are content to lounge around on dry land or in shady trees, some iguanas are actually excellent swimmers. Iguanas also live a very long time. So while some folks love these fellows as pets, remember this before adopting. They can live up to 60 years, and that's a lot of responsibility. Do not adopt an iguana on a whim. Definitely spend some time thinking about it first. Tomorrow is the letter J, and I've never heard of this animal before. I'm really excited. And hey, we're still printing shirts in my friend's garage, so why don't you order one? Link in bio. Welcome back to the Ada Zoo. You should all start to see your t-shirts arriving in the mail starting today. We're constantly printing them, so feel free to grab one for yourself or a friend. Can you believe we made over $4,000 for my favorite dog fostering organization in Portland? One tail at a time. Today, we welcome another feathered friend to our animal menagerie, and this one holds a record. J is for jabiru. The jabiru is the tallest flying bird on the planet Earth. Found all over the Americas, this large stork is a sight to behold. The jabiru's huge bill allows it to hunt and fish for its food. What do you use to eat food? Oh, here they come now.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. Every day is leg day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thighs, calves, all the way.
I think the jabiru makes for a great addition to the Ada Zoo. And it seems like Portlanders do too. Time to go hand out some stickers. See you all tomorrow for the letter K. This one's got a pouch. Day 11 of the Ada Zoo, and the animals couldn't be happier. They all roam in as they please every morning and hang out all day for folks to say hello in Portland, Oregon. Today we welcome one of my favorite creatures on this entire planet. K is for kangaroo. I had the pleasure of spending some time with this marsupial in February of this year, and I'll never forget it. Kangaroos belong to the animal family Macropodidae, which literally means big foot. Thanks to their large feet and powerful hind legs, kangaroos can travel more than 35 miles per hour and can leap more than 30 feet in a single bound. That's more than 6 10-year-olds lying head to toe. Female kangaroos sport a pouch on their belly made by a fold in their skin. They use this to cradle baby kangaroos called joeys. Newborn joeys are tiny, measuring just 2.5 centimeters at birth, or about the size of a grape. So cute. I'm just so happy to have my Roo friend here for the rest of this Ada Zoo journey. Tune in tomorrow for the letter L. This one might be posted a little later in the day because I've got a super exciting surprise for you all. I'll see you then. It's Friday again at the Ada Zoo, and I've got a surprise for all of you. Thanks for being patient. Sorry I had to post this one a little late today. I promise it's for a good reason. L is for llama, and I think llamas are really special animals. Did you know llamas could be therapy animals? They're super soft, super gentle, and do a really great job making people happy. This is Panda. He's training to become a therapy llama in Portland. Llamas have helped people for generations, even serving as pack animals carrying up to 75 pounds of cargo at a time. Now for that surprise. Panda came all the way from Washington State just to spend some time at the Ada Zoo. My whole neighborhood got to meet him, practicing social distance, of course. Those pets and hugs were really great. Thanks for bringing smiles to my neighbors, Panda. You're already the best therapy llama I know. I'll see you all tomorrow for the letter M. This one's got some sharp edges. It's another rainy one in Portland, Oregon, but the Ada Zoo never misses a day. It's time to get to work on our 13th animal. Can you believe we're halfway through the alphabet already? Being from Pennsylvania, I was raised to keep an eye out for these creatures anytime I was around a forest or a hiking trail. You know them, you love them, you might be afraid of them. M is for mountain lion. Mountain lions, also known as cougars, pumas, or panthers, are North America's largest cat, weighing up to 200 pounds. Aside from humans, the mountain lion has the widest geographic range of any land mammal in the Western Hemisphere. They're all over the Americas. Mountain lions don't roar, but females have a loud scream which is believed to attract males. Here it is now. Spooky. Mountain lions are beautiful creatures. All we have to do is respect them and remain educated, and we should get along just fine. The Ada Zoo finally has a cat in its crew. Tomorrow is the letter N. This one is gonna love the rainy weather. And it's another day at the Mike. Come on, we've got work to do. I've been battling the rain a lot this week, so the animals got to hang out inside the garage for a little bit. Today we welcome a sea mammal to the Ada Zoo. Living in the cold northern waters of the Arctic, this strange and interesting creature is a real-life unicorn. You guessed it, N is for narwhal. The first thing most people notice about this mammal is the big ol' horn coming out of its head. Would you believe this is actually a tooth? This long spiraled tusk can grow up to 9 feet and weigh more than 22 pounds. The narwhal's cold habitat makes them difficult to study, so scientists still have plenty to learn about them. The narwhal may seem elusive and mysterious, but I promise they exist. It's animals like this that really make me take a step back and think about how lucky we all are to be on this planet. Let's take care of it, all right? Tomorrow's animal is endangered, and I really hope we can do something about it. See you Monday for the letter O. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday at the Ada Zoo, and the weather is sunnier than ever. I love seeing you all in your Ada Zoo t-shirts. There's so many of you. Grab one from the link in my bio. We're over halfway through the alphabet, but don't worry, I have big plans. Today's animal comes from the jungles of Africa. That's right, O is for okapi. This intriguing animal is one of 2 species in the giraffic family, the other being the giraffe. Okapis are only found in the dense tropical rainforests of the Congo and Africa. One amazing thing about this incredible animal is their prehensile tongue. It's long enough to clean its own eyes. As if the okapi isn't fascinating enough, these guys can retract their eyeballs to protect from damage in the brush of the jungles. A tough truth we all have to face is possible extinction. Okapis are endangered from logging practices and human settlement. We have got to protect these incredible creatures and countless others in the same situation. Let's do our best to work together to educate ourselves and join forces to save all of our wildlife. Tomorrow's animal falls into the same situation. See you then for the letter P. Up. No time for rest at the A to Zoo, Mike. Check out the A to Zoo's Artist of the Month. Joaquin is an amazing 6th grade illustrator who visits the zoo every single day. Time to get set up and say hi to some guests before we put out today's animal. This mammal is native to South Central China and is characterized by its large black patches over its eyes, ears, and round body. P is for the lovable panda. Pandas are folivores, meaning an herbivore that specializes in eating only leaves. Pandas love bamboo shoots. So much, in fact, that it makes up 99% of their diet. The Kinling panda is a subspecies of panda that's characterized by its dark and light brown fur living in the Kinling Mountains. It is estimated that there are only 250 Kinling pandas living in the wild today. Sadly, most species of panda are vulnerable or endangered. We really need to take initiative to protect them. We all love to talk about how cute they are, but let's embrace the fact that we have to be educated about them as well. Oh, he's so sleepy. Join us again tomorrow for the letter... Oh, thanks, little guy. All right, I've got a lot to say today, so quick, Mike, go set up the zoo. That's right, doing great. Don't rest now. Excellent. Okay, now it's time to paint today's animal. Today we're featuring another endangered and beloved creature on this wonderful planet of ours. Q is for quokka, and I love quokkas. These smiley, super cute wallabies are a very unique type of marsupial that have gained quite an internet presence in recent years. Quokkas live off the coast of Western Australia, almost exclusively on an island called Rottnest Island. Quokkas fall into a strange category of animals that have actually been helped by social media tourism. Quokkas selfies went viral in 2012, causing Rottnest Island to boom in popularity. It definitely seems like an island meant for animal selfies might hurt a species, but the quokkas are thriving better than ever. Thanks to a $300 fine for touching or feeding quokkas, this adorable species will be super protected for a long time. Remember, if you ever see an animal in the wild, give them space and respect their habitat. Okay, where are we? Ah, yes, the letter R. Time to get to work. This tank-like mammal can weigh anywhere from 1,000 to 6,000 pounds. I'm sure you called it. R is for rhinoceros. These behemoths are known for the giant horns that grow from their snouts. The name rhinoceros literally means nose horn. Due to their massive size, these huge mammals don't prey on other animals for food. They're herbivores. They'd rather have grass. Okay, it's time to get serious. Sadly, it's estimated that there are only 29,000 rhinos left in the wild. Compared to the 500,000 at the beginning of the 20th century, that's a huge loss. Stop illegal hunting of rhinos. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, rhinos are awesome. Let's take care of them. It's our responsibility. Join us tomorrow for the letter S. This one is a personal favorite of mine.
Even the babies are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure so there's no possible... Oh my god.
It's the end of the week and I'm feeling a little slow. It's been a busy few days. My relaxed vibe is fitting as today is S, and S is for sloth. Sloths are noted for their slow movement and spending most of their lives hanging upside down in trees of tropical rainforests in South and Central America. Sloths are part of the order Pelosa, which means they're related to anteaters and armadillos. A sloth's body is usually only 50 to 60 centimeters long, but skeletons of extinct species of sloths suggest that they used to be as large as elephants. Maybe we'll learn more about that in my next alphabet. Sloths' slow movement and unique thick fur make it a great habitat for other creatures such as moths, beetles, cockroaches, fungi, and algae. In fact, this green-colored algae provides a camouflage so sloths can avoid predators. Time for me to take a nap. Tomorrow is the letter T. I'll see you then. In the meantime, listen to this baby sloth. It's the weekend. Time to paint. The weather is beautiful and we're cruising through the alphabet. Today is the letter T, and T is for tapir. While the tapir may look like a pig or an elephant, its closest relative is the rhino. Tapirs have a very special nose. Their nose and top lip are combined into a flexible snout. The tapir can stretch their schnoz way out and wiggle it around with ease. Tapirs are nocturnal animals, which means they sleep during the day and they're awake at night. When do you sleep? Tapirs also spend lots of time in the water. As a matter of fact, when they're frightened, tapirs will hide under the water and use that nose of theirs like a snorkel. I think tapirs are some of the raddest animals out there and could use some more love. Tomorrow is the letter U. I hope you don't miss it. Oh, and say hi to this little guy shared on the Wildlife World Zoo TikTok account. I can't stop watching. The weekend is nearing a close, but we can't do that without introducing the letter U. U is for Wakari. The Wakari is a unique South African monkey that is easily recognizable due to its striking bald head and bright red face. Wakari's bright red faces are attractive to mates because the healthier these monkeys are, the brighter their faces are. A sick Wakari can be easily identified by a paler head. Wakaris are super social animals, living in groups called troops that can sometimes come close to 100 monkeys. I hope they're social distancing. These red-headed friends are being threatened by the destruction of their habitats due to construction and human settlement. They're now classed as vulnerable to extinction. We have to do what we can to protect the Wakari. Tune in tomorrow for the letter V. And be careful around this one. Also, make sure you snag yourself an A to Z shirt from the link in my bio. We're still donating for every shirt sold to my favorite dog fostering organization in Portland, one tail at a time. Let me know if you grab one so I can thank you personally. I'll see you tomorrow. Silly blue hat? Check. Zoo shirt? Check. Letter V? Check. V is for viper. Vipers are a family of venomous snakes. All have long, hollow fangs that dig deep into their prey and inject venom. Almost all vipers have ridged scales, a thick body with a short tail, and, because of where their venom glands are found, a triangular head. Vipers can be found in the Americas, Africa, and Eurasia. Let's talk about the diet of vipers. These snakes are predators, which means they eat other animals. Their main source of food features birds, amphibians, small mammals, and other reptiles. If you respect the viper respects you. See y'all tomorrow for W.
Please tell your friends about the A to Zoo. It would mean so much to me. Thanks.
I love this place. I'm gonna cherish these last few days. The letter W is for walrus. Walruses are the gentle giants of the Arctic. They are among the largest pinnipeds, which are fin-footed, semi-aquatic marine mammals. While walruses may be huge carnivores, they are not typically aggressive. Walruses grow those huge tusks up to 3 feet long. The tusks are canine teeth that stick out of the mouth area. Walruses use their massive tusks to break through the ice and assist in climbing out of the water. The walrus is a welcome addition to the A to Zoo, especially so close to the end of the alphabet. Happy to have this big fella here. Tomorrow is the letter X. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Anything you want to say, walrus? Oops, ignore that. Just a little something I'm working on. Today is the letter X, a hard letter for animal names. Could you think of any? X is for Xeros, or an African ground squirrel. Bet you didn't see that one coming. The Xeros are a family of squirrel only found in Africa. These squirrels live in open woodlands, grasslands, or rocky countrysides. Living in burrows with a bunch of your friends and family is challenging, I'm sure. These little furry friends will take turns watching out for the colony and will scream if a predator is near. The Xeros will protect themselves from the hot African sun by using their tail as sunblock. Pretty cool and pretty cute. You might think of squirrels as those animals you see every day in your backyard, but you wouldn't believe how many different kinds there are all over the globe. Tune in tomorrow for the letter Y. How is it almost the end already?
Just minding my own business.
Wow, tomorrow is the last letter in the A to Zoo. I better cherish today's setup. I can't believe it's almost the end. I'm gonna miss doing this every day. Hey, chin up, Mike. You got this. Today is the letter Y, and this animal is way more interesting than you might think. Y is for yak. This bovine cousin of the cow grazes across the grasslands of the Tibetan Plateau. With 3 times the lung capacity of a typical cow, yaks thrive in the rugged and harsh environment of Tibet. Believe it or not, yaks live at the highest altitude of any animal on the planet. Yaks have firm, dense horns that they use to break through snow in order to get to plants buried underneath. Historically, the main enemy of the yak is the snow leopard. But don't worry, the yak can hold its own against this ferocious feline. Yaks are so cool. Tomorrow is the letter Z, and I've got a big surprise in store for you all. I'll see you then.
Yakety yak.
Don't talk.
Yakety yak, yakety yak.
Well, today's the day. The A to Zoo is complete, and I'll never forget this. Making something that brings joy and has created memories in a very strange time wasn't my intention. The A to Zoo has taken on a life of its own, and I couldn't be happier with the final product. You've all given me confidence, hope, love, and a motivation to make more every chance I get. Thank you for that. My experience with the A to Zoo is something I'll cherish forever. But hey, you're here for the letter Z, right? Z is for zebra, united by their distinctive black and white coats. Every single zebra has a unique pattern of stripes, like a fingerprint. Zebras have excellent eyesight, fantastic vision, and stand-up sleeping. Zebras are great, and so are you. Remember to spend this time making friends smile, calling people you love, and sharing what makes you, you. We're all unique like our friend the zebra. Remember that. There's one last A to Zoo surprise. See you later today. Hey Joe, want to help me open the A to Zoo today?
Sure, Mike. Where should we start?
I'm not an aardvark, I'm an armadillo. I've got plates on my back, I eat bugs by the kilo. I'm a baboon and I know how to shrug. You can't see it now, but I have no hair on my butt. Cassowary is my name, it's time that we met. I'm a living dinosaur, so don't you forget. I'm a dugong and I float in the sea. I eat only plants so I can live past 70. I said, yeah, I'm an elephant, the biggest and baddest. But did you know my memory is good, in fact, among the greatest? Fairy penguins, yes, they're actually blue. I like to preen on my feathers, that's how I stay so waterproof. I'm a giraffe, I'm made from an old desk. I've got a long neck, that's what makes me the tallest. Humu humu nuku nuku apua'a. Humu humu nuku nuku apua'a. Humu humu nuku nuku apua'a. Together humu humu nuku nuku apua'a.
Welcome to the A to Zoo. I like to make things. How about you? Welcome to the A to Zoo. I like to make things. How about you? It's for iguana. You make me wanna sauna. If you come at me with power, then I drop my tail like drama. I'm the tallest flying bird in the Americas. Haven't you heard Jabiru? I'm in Britannica. I'm a kangaroo, I hip and I hop a lot. I got my babies in my pocket cause I'm the bomb. Llama, llama, I don't wear pajamas. Llama, llama, I spit where I wanna. I'm a mountain lion, I'm a dangerous cat. Get back, you better watch it when I go on the attack. I'm like a unicorn but swim in the ocean. My name is Narwhal and I don't need no potion. Copy my copy, I got legs like a zebra. I'm endangered, so please protect me, oh, but see ya, see ya. I'm a panda, I eat bamboo on repeat. Yes, please, I eat too much, I'm getting so sleepy. I am the cutest, promise, I am a quokka. I am so friendly that I smile like Mona Lisa. Welcome to the A to Zoo. I like to make things, how about you?
I am a rhino, some call me rhinoceros. Don't try to mess with me, don't be so preposterous. I am sloth, I'm slow, but I swim well. Did you know? I am a tapir, I can walk underwater. I use my snout like a snorkel, it's no bother. Wakari's face shows it's immune to malaria. The redder it gets, the others know it's superior. I am a viper, watch out or I'll bite ya. Walruses have tusks, so watch out or they'll hurt ya. I'm a Cirrus type of squirrel, and I live in the ground. When a predator comes, I warn others with a shout. This yak is tired of all these critter facts. All he hears is yakety yak, don't talk back. I am a zebra and I'm closing this out. This song was for the animals. Okay, now let's jump around.
Welcome to